Products like baked goods, sweets, and sodas are likely to include added sugar. Apart from the typical suspects, certain foods have the potential to have surprisingly high added sugar content. Here are some typical foods that have unrecognized sugars. Number 10. Yogurt. Probiotics found in yogurt may offer several advantages for your digestive system. Certain varieties of yogurt, including plain Greek yogurt, are excellent providers of protein and may even benefit certain individuals' bone health. However, flavored yogurts are typically loaded with sugar. A 6-ounce container of regular store-bought strawberry yogurt can contain up to 32 grams of sugar, more sugar than a Snickers candy bar. Choose plain Greek yogurt instead of sugary ones. Each 6 ounces only has 5.5 grams of sugar. If you're in the mood for something sweet, try adding a tiny handful of fresh or frozen fruit. It will taste better and have more fiber and other benefits than flavored yogurt. A handful of nuts and seeds could also be added for additional plant-based protein. Number 9. Instant oatmeal. One kind of whole grain that has a lot of fiber and even some antioxidants is oatmeal. But a lot of instant oatmeal varieties, especially flavored ones, have additional sugar. Each packet of certain brands, such as Quaker Instant Oatmeal, may include 12 to 15 grams of added sugar. Instead, go for steel-cut oats or plain oatmeal, which often don't include any added sugar. Another option is to search for steel-cut or rolled oats, which are typically less processed and have a lower GI than quick oats. Similar to adding nuts and slash or seeds to your yogurt, doing so can help you regulate your glycemic response and increase the amount of protein and fiber in your meal. Number 8. Nut or seed butter. A wonderful method to take advantage of the possible health advantages of nuts and seeds is to use nut and seed butters, such as peanut, almond, cashew, or sun butter. For better heart health, the American Heart Association suggests consuming 4 servings each week. There are numerous types of nut and seed butters, some of which are sugar-free. Some popular grocery store products do, however, have additional sugars. For example, 2 tablespoons of Justin's brand vanilla almond butter has 6 grams of added sugar. Examine the label carefully and select a brand that has no added sugars if you want to cut back on your sugar intake. Number 7. Dressings, sauces, and marinades. Marinades, sauces, dressings, and other condiments frequently contain sugar. Depending on the brand, ketchup, honey mustard, salad dressings, BBQ sauce, and other products could all be hidden sources of added sugars. When it comes to sauces and condiments, the serving size is frequently very small, sometimes as little as 1 or 2 tablespoons. Read your nutrition labels carefully because it's simpler for added sugar to accumulate if you eat more. Try reading ingredient labels carefully and choosing low-sugar options if you want to cut back on added sugar. You may even create your own. Number 6. Dried and canned fruits. Dried fruits often have a higher natural sugar content because dehydration can concentrate sugar content, but a lot of fruit items in cans also have sugar added to them. This is due to the fact that sugar is frequently added to canned fruits as a preservation. For example, a large whole peach contains only 15 grams of sugar, while canned peaches can have up to 26 grams in only 1 cup. Pay close attention to the nutrition labels in order to reduce your intake of sugar. Select sugar-free dried fruits and go for fresh or frozen fruits as opposed to canned ones. Number 5. Crackers and bread. For instance, wheat thins contain 3 different types of sugar. Malt syrup derived from barley and corn, refiner's syrup, a refined sugar form manufactured from cane or beet sugar. High fructose corn syrup and sugar are both ingredients in Ritz crackers. Sugar can also be present in a loaf of bread. For instance, there are 2.1 grams of added sugar in 1 slice of refined white bread. Choose brands with reduced or no added sugar if you're trying to watch how much sugar you consume. Simple brown rice cakes are a good alternative to crackers with more sugar. Try substituting more inventive foods like lettuce, portobello mushrooms, or bell peppers for the bread or crackers. Number 4. Protein bars. Some manufacturers seem to stuff protein bars full of sugar even if their labels focus mostly on protein. For instance, one Cliff bar contains 22 grams of sugar. Choose low-sugar, high-protein foods to reduce your intake of sugar. There are few or no added sugars in many protein bar brands, such as Arx Bar and Quest bars. Obtaining protein directly from the source is another option. For added protein, items like uncured beef jerky, with little to no added sugar, might be excellent choices. Number 3. Non-dairy milk. There is added sugar in a lot of the non-dairy milk substitutes that have gained popularity recently. For instance, a cup of almond milk has 7.2 grams of sugar, but a cup of vanilla almond milk has 15 grams. A cup of Oatly brand oat milk has 7 grams of added sugar. Alternatively, you might choose to go for less ingredient unsweetened non-dairy milk options. A cup of unsweetened almond milk only has 0.2 grams of sugar. Number 2. Pasta sauce. A close-up of hands gripping a bowl of red spaghetti sauce and a wooden spoon. Despite the fact that pasta is often a savory dish, a surprising quantity of sugar is added to many prepared spaghetti sauces. For instance, just 1/2 cup of Prego's classic Italian tomato sauce has 4 grams of added sugar. 2 grams of sugar have been added to Bertolli's vodka sauce. As always, pay special attention to the ingredient labels and choose products without added sugar, such as Classico or Rose. Number 1. Alcoholic drinks or mixers. Lastly, a lot of added sugar can be found in drinks and cocktail mixers. An ounce of certain margarita cocktail mixers may contain up to 28 grams of sugar. A Jack and Coke has about 15 grams of sugar compared to 23 grams in a daiquiri. Avoid or limit sweet wines or drinks combined with sugary juices or sodas if you want to reduce your intake of sugar. Additionally, these figures will change based on the components of the beverage. Instead, go for a glass of red wine, 0.9 grams, or a low-carb beer. What's the big deal about sugar? Regrettably, a lot of everyday foods like granola bars, tomato sauce, and breakfast cereal frequently have unlisted added sugars that you may not be aware of. Why is it crucial to be aware of this then? A diet heavy in sugar has been linked in studies to an increased risk of obesity, fatty liver disease, insulin resistance, heart disease, and high blood pressure. Because of this, the American Heart Association advises keeping your daily calorie intake from added sugar to no more than 6%. This equates to little more than 100 calories or roughly 6 teaspoons of sugar per day for the majority of people. Your chance of experiencing these detrimental health effects can rise as you eat more. Where is the source of sugar? Natural plant sources of carbohydrates include fresh produce, nuts, and fruits. These sources also naturally create sugar. It may come in the form of fructose by itself, sucrose, 1 molecule of fructose plus 1 molecule of glucose, or other kinds of molecules. The main kind of sugar in table sugar is sucrose. Naturally occurring sugar is produced by plants during a process called photosynthesis, which converts solar energy into nourishment. Since sugarcane and sugar beets are the 2 plants that contain the most sugar, they are used to extract the majority of commercial cane sugar. The distinction between natural and added sugars is crucial when it comes to the impact of sugar on the body. Sugars that are present in food items like fruit and dairy naturally are known as naturally occurring sugars. Sugars that are added to food or drink after it has been manufactured or prepared are known as added sugars. A slice of fruit's natural sugar will often enter your system more slowly due to the fiber and nutrients it contains. On the other hand, added sugar from low-fiber or low-protein drinks or desserts will usually enter your bloodstream very fast and may increase the risk of a blood sugar surge. But it really comes down to dosage. Consuming large amounts of sugar, either added or naturally occurring, might affect blood sugar levels. Thank you for watching. If you found this video on the hidden sources of sugar in your diet helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more health tips and nutrition advice. Remember, being aware of where sugar hides in your food is the first step towards a healthier lifestyle. Stay informed, stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next video.